Hey guys, it's me again, and I'm super excited to be here. Well, today we are going to be talking about how do I create a routine? Now, a few weeks back, I talked about what a routine was, and now we're going to talk about how in the world we create those routines. But before I do that, let me introduce you to myself. My name is Sonia of Sonia W Coaching, where we help overwhelmed, multi-passionate women learn how to acknowledge, execute, and win at their dreams. Man, we are all about making our dreams meet reality here at Sonia W Coaching. So I'm super excited about this because I get to break down how I actually create a routine. And but first of all, there's a couple of things that you got to know about routines or understand about them, right? I talked about what a routine is in a few weeks ago, but basically a routine is literally just a set of things, a set of tasks that you put together that help you to create momentum around something that you're interested in, or helps you to create a habit, right? So it could be on anything, right? If you have this desire to start exercising more often, well, then you can build a routine around it so that you would actually do it, right? Or you want to start reading again. Well, maybe to help do that, you need to create a routine, a group of tasks that help you go forward in doing things. Okay, so I wanted to give you a couple of things on how to actually create that routine. The number one thing is that you have to actually have something that you want to make a routine, or something that you want to achieve with the routine. We shouldn't just be making routines just because, people say routines work. It should be based on something that is important to you. Do you have a goal that you want to hit? Are you desiring to have a more peaceful morning, or to organize yourself a little bit more at work, right? Make a decision on what you're trying to accomplish first, and then we start to think about the tasks that are involved in making that happen. So for instance, you want to start working out more. Well, what are some tasks that you have to do to make sure that you can get to the gym or do something, right? Well, you have to set up and get your shoes together, right? You have to get your clothes together. You have to drive to the gym, or you have to, turn on your TV to do your YouTube workout. I don't know. But those are a couple of tasks, right? Well, now let's build it into a sequential list that will remind you to do it, right? And then to top it off even more, to do a little more for that routine, you gotta hit and have a trigger, something that will make you start that routine. What is something that will get you excited or make you remember, oh yeah, I'm supposed to work out? What is that thing? And then you place that in the routine as well, right? So let's back it up. First, figure out your goal, your desire. What is it that you're trying to accomplish with creating a routine? You're not just creating a routine because you want to do something, right? Or you just want to, it sounds like a good thing to do. You're creating a routine because you want a easier path towards a goal that you're trying to hit, or a purpose in your life, or a value that you want to instill in your life, right? Then figure out the task. What are some things that you have to do to make sure that you can get that item done? For instance, you want to start writing a book. What are some tasks that you have to do? You have to set up your atmosphere. You have to have your book ready. You have to set time for it, right? And then thirdly, have a trigger. Have something that's going to make you remember, oh, I'm supposed to do this routine now. Oh, I'm supposed to do this thing now. So I like to talk about things in kind of in examples. So I'll tell you a little bit about my morning routine. Now, it's so funny. I don't know if I've told this story before, but I have a long morning routine, and it's not because morning routines need to be long. It's just because I like to take my time when I get up and to really be centered and ready for the day when I am ready for the day. And it's funny because, my cousin that I haven't seen in a while, we were all at a wedding the other day, and she was like, you know what? you used to take forever to get ready in the morning, because I used to babysit and help your parents get y'all ready for school, and you used to take forever. And I was like, I don't take forever. I wake up early. And then my brother was like, how long is your routine? And I was like, yeah, my routine's pretty long. I do wake up early, but it takes me forever to get ready. But that's besides the point. So anyway, my routine is long, so just bear with me. But two of the things, or a couple of things that I have a desire to do is, one, to always be growing my relationship with God. And then to two, always be doing some type of movement to wake myself up in the morning. So my routines involve those things. Oh, and also I have some other goals like writing and reading. So my routine encompasses all of that. Also, I know that I am my best in the morning, so I do put all of that in the morning on purpose. So those are some things that I want to get done. Those are some goals that I want to hit. So I've taken those things and I've figured out the tasks that are involved to make that happen. So for instance, to increase my relationship with God every day, I have a devotional that I read, and I also spend time in prayer and worship, right? So those are tasks. Then I want to have some type of movement in my life. So I have like a 15 to 20 minute Pilates thing that I do, video that I do. Or if, sometimes mornings I wake up a little bit later, it might be a little 5-minute routine. It's cool. It's whatever. It happens though. Then after that, like I said, I want to read and write, because I'm always thinking about how can I increase my intellect and how I can increase what I'm doing in my life. So after I do all of that other work, I have some time where I read and I write. Well, what's my trigger for my routine? My trigger is actually my alarms. Right now I have a Fitbit, and my Fitbit wakes me up. It tells me when I read my devotional and when I pray. It tells me when I should be doing my movement. It tells me when I should read, when I should write, when I should brush my teeth, all of that, right? So I've basically set up my Fitbit as a way to trigger me to do something. And that's just an example of my morning routine. My work shutdown routine, it varies from day to day, but it is set off by an appointment in my calendar that is always 30 minutes before I end my day. Now, of course, sometimes I have meetings, so I can't really do the whole thing, but I'm always making sure that there's some time where I know that I am closing down for the day. So those are just two examples of how I created my routines. I figured out what was important to me, what were the values that I were trying to instill in my life, what was the goals, or what were the goals that I wanted to see in my life, and then laying out the task, and then figuring out the best trigger for me. Some people have said that some triggers that they use were like putting their running shoes right in front of their door. So before they do anything, they're going out for their run. So there's all types of triggers that you can do. Now, if you have any questions, oh my gosh, go ahead and lay them down below in the comment section. If you just like this, go ahead and like it. Hit that like button, because I would love to know that this is the type of stuff that you want to learn from. And also, the ultimate this is right and this is what you want, go ahead and subscribe. Subscribe so I know it's real. All right, guys? Bye. Have an awesome day wherever you are.